Buongiorno. Can you say buongiorno? That's how you say hello in Italian. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today's Wednesday, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. Breaking news. Have you heard of breaking? Not breaking plates or bones, silly. That's a form of competitive breakdancing and now also part of the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. That's going to be pretty cool to watch, especially on TV with all close-ups. This street dancing form joins surfing, skateboarding, and climbing that were supposed to debut at the now delayed 2021 Tokyo Olympics. But let's see what happens with that given the pandemic. But why are these sports chosen and others rejected, like chess, billiard sports, and squash, for example, this year? The final decision-making has to do with its popularity in the hosting countries and with the constraints of space, and Paris has plenty of that. Additionally, the Olympic Committee is also choosing sports that the youth will connect with, as it looks for a wider audience. While we don't know why and how certain things are decided, one thing is for sure. We look forward to some amazing acts as people cheer for their countries. Number 2, a mystery illness has taken over the people of Eluru in Andhra Pradesh. That's right, this illness is a mystery as nobody seems to be able to figure out its cause and even its proper symptoms. Over 300 people have been hospitalized for the same, and the disease has even taken over a life. Health officials are in a state of panic as they're constantly trying to figure out what's the cause of the disease. The best guess till now is area water contamination that can cause and feces systems. Our prayers go out to those families. Number 3. Do you know what a PTA is? PTA, or Preferential Trade Agreement, is an agreement between 2 or more countries which allows easy trade of goods from each other with very low to nil taxes. This becomes the first step in the economic integration of 2 countries. For example, India has PTAs signed with Japan, Chile, Afghanistan, etc. In a historic moment, Bangladesh has just signed its first ever PTA with the country of Bhutan. They sealed the agreement on the 6th of December in Bangladesh's capital, Dhaka. This comes at a time for celebrations for both the countries as they celebrate 50 years of their diplomatic ties. And now for today's Mega Matter. Once upon a time, there was a land called Rose Island. Heard this story? Well, not many have yet, but they will now soon. This is a story for a small country made 12 kilometers off the shores of Rimini in Italy. An engineer named Giorgio Rosa didn't like the way the country was running in 1967, so he used his beautiful brains to construct a 400 square meter building in the middle of the Adriatic Sea, where the country of Italy ended. It has its own home, restaurant, and even postage stamp. While he wanted to make it a country and be the president, the Italian government said that he may be dangerous and helping countries like Russia hide their submarines. But mostly they didn't like that Rose Island had become a popular symbol of freedom, and they didn't want to encourage many more Rose Islands off Italy's shores. So one day, the old monster decided to break it down. But it huffed and puffed, and it was hard to break it down completely because the engineer Rosa did a great job constructing the pillars in the sea. So one day, there was a terrible storm, and it swallowed it to the bottom of the sea's tummy. Only people from Rimini knew about this story, if anyone did. And when it came around, many movie studios came to know Rosa to make a movie on his life. And now, Netflix will use this gem of a story for a miniseries and take the story around the world. That's the power of art and entertainment, telling us these amazing stories. Today's word of the day is debut, which means to come out for the first time. And finally, for today's quote of the day, the most courageous act is to still think for yourself. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?